Hello people and welcome back to another video. Three important things actually are happening today. One, I'm waiting to see if Sony is going to launch the A7IV and I'm waiting to see if the A7IV is what I hope it will be. Two, this is the background that you're gonna see from now on a lot in my videos because I moved in a new place. And three, I just seen that a neighbor of mine has a BMW N92 outside, and I hope that at some point I'm going to ask him if he's down to do a video of me shooting his car. And now that you're up to speed, time to run some errands. So long story short, I had 2 hectic weeks, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining because I love what I'm doing, but it was a lot to process. So I moved in a new place. I wanted to film the whole moving process and stuff like that, but the weather wasn't great, so I haven't filmed anything because I wasn't in the mood for it. Two, I wanted to arrange everything in the new place, and I think I arranged like 95% of all the things that I brought here, but there are still some small things that I want to put them in the right place. I had 2 gigs that cut some of my time as well, and now I'm running late with the errands. So this is what I'm doing right now.
One hour later.
Okay, so now that we finished with the errands, it's time to see the announcement of the Sony A7IV. So let's see what we're gonna get.
Alpha.
Okay, so I just finished watching the video announcement for the Sony A7IV, and I was like, I'm not that sure that I want this camera, and that's mainly because of that 4K 60 cropped. At least it's not overheating, and after I've seen everything that comes in that package for $2,500 is a huge update from the Sony A7 III. I was so close to say A7S III, I don't know why. So it's a huge update from the Sony A7 III. And after I've seen Gerald's Undone review, I was like, you know what? I think it's a big enough update to make. So I think I'm gonna save money and I think I'm gonna buy the A7IV. Now, this being said, what I wanted to say is that the A7S III is a beast of a camera for $3,500. But one, that camera is a little bit out of my budget, and two, that camera is for more video-oriented type of people, and my client database is still oriented more on the photography side, let's say 60 to 65% of it, and just like 40 or 35% of it on the video side. So I think the A7IV is the right thing for me, and I think I'm gonna buy it. And last but not least, if I'm gonna buy the A7IV, and I'm gonna buy the A7IV, that means that the 24-70 that I own is going to stay on that camera 90% of the time. And that means that the A7 III is going to become my B cam and is going to become my personal project YouTube vlogging type of camera, because until this point, when I'm going to order the A7IV, the A7 III was my workhorse. So until this point, this camera did everything, and now that is going to become my B cam. That means that I'm going to need a wide angle lens, maybe a 16-35 or a 17-28. So that means that I'm going back to work. So I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you for stopping by for this update type of video, and that's it for today. One thing that I forgot to mention and underline when I did my what I want from the Sony A7IV video a while back, and even though the rumors were there, I never really thought that they're gonna give us everything for $2,500. So I was like, if they're gonna give us the 10-bit 42, they're not gonna give us the Cineton and stuff like that. So even though they gave us everything with a small caveat with that 4K 60 crop, we are still unsatisfied and we want more. And we as creators, at least from what I'm seeing in the last couple of years, we always want more for less, and that's not how really the world works. Anyway, now I'm really ending this video, so thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.